Cooper, speaking of symbolism, and this might only be symbolism, but it seems to me it could be symbolism that would define what you say that what statues can mean. Juneteenth, it seems to me, it's surprising it's not a federal holiday. Here, Washington, D.C., it's a holiday. There are certain communities that set it as a holiday. It would be symbolic, but Juneteenth is a federal holiday. Is that something whose time has come?
Absolutely. Look, I mean, it's holiday at this moment. We as a country, have been very resistant to acknowledging how deeply our histories of racism go. To acknowledge Juneteenth, to commemorate it, would be to acknowledge that even after the Civil War, that it took a full extra year, 1866, June of 1866, before enslaved people in the state of Texas were actually told that they were free. And that says something about the ways that even when we win battles at the level of law, that they still have to make their way to the people and change their actual material conditions. I'm from Louisiana, the state that borders Texas, so I grew up celebrating Juneteenth. I would love for it to be a federal holiday. In many ways, it matters more as a freedom project than the 4th of July matters. If you've ever seen on social media on the 4th of July, many African Americans start reposting Frederick Douglass's speech, "What to the slave is the 4th of July." And so we are in a moment of reckoning in this country, and anything that we can do at the federal level. Look, symbol doesn't matter more than substance, but symbol makes way and signals to the country that we are in great need of a value shift. And so what I'm hoping is that these symbolic measures will lead us on the path and continue us on the path of this value shift that folks are fighting for in the streets around defunding police and seeking racial justice.
Let's celebrate the moments where we've done something right in this country. And that is a moment that federally deserves to be celebrated. Let's celebrate it. Let's educate people about it. I think you're absolutely right about that, Brittany. Brittany Cooper, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate all of your time today.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.